Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan,
And I'm Pudgey.
and we are back watching Breaking Bad Season 5, Episode 11. Skylar is not giving Walter in. She's not letting him hang up the flag. Is that what's the saying? What's the saying? I always know what saying.
Why are you so bad with these sayings? Hang up his boots.
Yeah.
Oh
She's
my
not
god.
gonna let Walter hang up his boots. She's at this stage really a ride or die kind of gal.
Yeah.
I think she's tasted a bit of that moolah, and she's like, I ain't letting that go now. I ain't letting those Louis Vuitton bags get in my grasp.
Yeah, that's what she's been buying with it.
Nah, but I don't know. She seems to be some capacity invested in this with Walter now. Obviously, she's also liable now. She's been involved.
Yeah.
So
It's hard to read the conversations because they're so vague. I don't know if Hank understood that she might have been helping him to some degree, or she was just, guilty by association by knowing about it.
well, he did say like if Skylar comes to her senses, maybe we can help her. So he still sort of thinks that she's just in a bit of state of shock. But maybe he suspects that she's a bit more aware of what's going on.
But he was saying, like, if you just tell us what you know and you act like, I don't know, like defensive about it, in the sense of you kind of be like, oh, I was forced into it, rather than willingly, like, complying.
No, I read that differently.
No, those were the words he actually said.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
I thought he was saying when
At the diner.
after she said I'll bring in a lawyer, he goes, if you act defensive about it, it will make it worse. So he's saying don't get defensive. Like if she gets the lawyer and starts trying to fight it, that's going to make her case worse. That's how I understood it.
Oh, no, then it must have been before that. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's just...
Off to a great start.
I'm just intrigued to, the conversations are quite great, just like the characters. So we might just be really dumb and we may not understand. But
No, it is pretty complex where we're at now. Like to read everything, if you really dig deep, you could spend hours if you really want to dig deep on each individual and see the good and the bad and what they're doing and the relatability and the pros and cons. You can't. It's not as simple as just being like, Walter's a bad man, that's it. Hank's good, that's it. Like there's a lot of discussion to be had.
Yeah. And that's what I really love about their series. So, coming into it now, it's literally like, it's almost like a fight against good and evil, but they really can't be put in those categories. But,
Also, and that's a lot of the nuance and grey around that. It's not as just black and white. It's right and wrong. And it reminds me of that discussion that Hank had with Walter around the pool, probably like season 3, when he had the Cuban cigar and he was bragging like, he's one of these illegal ones, you can't even get him. And Walter's like,
well, where's that line?
Where is that line? And that's, I think, what right now, a lot of discussion, and even when we're stuttering, I'm not sure how to exactly articulate it.
Yeah.
That's where we're sort of coming to. Is that discussion between those two, where is that line? Because yes, Hank overall looked at as good, but he's putting away people for illegal activity.
The traditional good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's putting away people for illegal activity, and yet at the same time, he is bragging about, having illegal benefits. And it's like, well, where do you draw the line?
Even by putting people away, he was illegally, investigating something, and he illegally took a photo of a dead body and sent it to Walter. Like, so he's still, there's still those little things that I know they can be for storytelling, but if we're really looking at the world as a whole, like, everyone is quite grey and their lines are very blurred, and they're at different destinations. They're at different points.
Yeah, so it's interesting delving into it, but it also gets quite complex. Like, it's the discussions, you can be here all day. We probably overdo half of our discussions because then you go back and forth between. It's a lot to talk about, but it's almost beyond the scope sometimes of getting too carried away with it. So try and keep it within context of the show and everything.
Well, Jesse is, he's being questioned now, and we left off with Hank about to question him.
I'm really eager to see how that pans out.
I really do hope that we get to see it, because he looks just so out of it. He looks like he's in another universe at this point.
But it could be dangerous because I don't know. Hank hates Jesse, and now he's revolted by Walter. So if he thinks that Jesse's been working with Walt, I don't think Hank's going to sit there and be half decent to him. I think he's going to treat him like a piece of shit,
But if Jesse gives nothing, he's got nothing.
Yeah, but I think that's fine, but he's got nothing anyway.
Do you think Jesse would start speaking? Because you see
Not yet.
The guilt is eating him alive.
I answered your question.
Do not speak over
You asked me a question, and when I went to answer, you... Another point. That's not how conversations work. As I've said, no, not yet. I don't think he will. But I could maybe later on, but not this episode. Unless Hank pulls some sort of trump card that I don't know of.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see.
Thank you to everyone over on Patreon for supporting the channel. If you do want to get 3 to 4 weeks of early access to our edited and uncut reactions, we'll leave a link in the description down below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
It's just funny how Todd's somehow become a player and all this.
I know.
Hey, Mr. White, it's me. I know you're probably real busy with retirement, but I got some news I think that you should maybe know about. Me and Declan had some differences of opinion, and it got a little messy.
Oh my God. Not over the phone.
So there I am. I'm on top of the train, pumping the water in, and he's watching to make sure we put in.
This diner. I know it. The one with the 52nd birthday.
Think so?
Yep.
At the crossing, we got this guy who's smooth-talking, the engineer, and it's all just going great until this other dude shows up.
Why is he telling them?
Bragging his story.
But no one's meant to know, remember? He literally killed a kid for that reason.
You ever see Hooper?
Oh, yeah, man. Burt Reynolds, good movie. But he jumped out of a helicopter, not a train.
Well, whatever, man. It's a good movie.
And this guy, Jesse, he's underneath the thing, and the train just drives.
He's giving names. The man's giving names. Oh my God, Todd. Amateur.
No one even knew that they got robbed, just like we planned.
What's the guy holding? He's like rubbing.
He hasn't mentioned yet about the kid. I thought he would.
I'm scared. They're sus. I saw something shiny under his leg.
Are you feeling good about cooking?
Yeah.
You'd be able to run your own lab? Do it upright?
Yeah, for sure. I got this.
It doesn't feel right. Okay, maybe I'm just paranoid.
It definitely does feel a bit eerie. I don't know why. Is that blood? Yeah, from the morning.
Let's hope that it was from the morning.
Or where else? From the shootout they did.
I know, but I'm just... I don't know. That was just so creepy. I don't know why they would want to kill him, but it's just, I don't know. It felt weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to enjoy the story. You were like losing of everything. We were out of sync then, big time.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so we see Jesse's point of view. He looks thrashed.
Must be there for ages.
Mr. Pinkman, how are you today? Not so good, huh? Of course, I might be able to help you out.
They always say that, don't they?
I want to talk to you about your partner, Heisenberg. See, I know he's my brother-in-law, Walt.
It's the first time he stepped out of it.
So I got an offer. You help me out here? Tell me all about you and him and your little meth business.
Not so little, my friend.
Make all this go away. I know he's the mastermind here. Plus, I'm thinking, based on your recent activities, that maybe there's a little trouble in paradise.
Oh my God.
I'm right, aren't I?
Eat me.
Oh,
Sure that's how you want to play this?
Why don't you try and beat it out of me?
Yeah, like last time.
Hurt.
Happy people usually don't go around throwing millions of dollars away.
Hank's almost seeing Jesse as the victim here, which is interesting.
As you see, I get that. My own brother-in-law lying to me for over a year. Using me
Maybe you understand that feeling.
Yeah, they're almost relating in the Ilbis.
He feels used.
And we can put him away. I know you want that.
Does Jesse really want that though?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Agent Schrader, beat any good suspects lately? Tall and taller, ask him about his history with my client. He knocked the poor kid unconscious last time they were alone together.
Oh shit. Saul doing the good work.
Saul's too good.
My guys are busting their asses trying to hide Walt's money from the feds, and you're tossing yours out a window? And I have to hear about your little act of philanthropy on the news?
Oh, Saul is just like trying to keep up. Would you know what makeup to use to cover it up?
Wouldn't have a freaking clue.
He's on the right track. Kind of.
Anne-Marie just called. She wants me to help her with some computer thing.
Oh my god, and that's how you get them to stay there.
Junior, hang on a second.
Yeah?
Oh, good. Come on back inside.
What happened?
Oh, there's nothing. No, I'm fine. It's fine.
All that time for nothing.
I just don't want to keep things from you, okay? I mean, you deserve to know what's happening.
Oh,
No
shit.
way.
Yesterday, I passed out. Briefly. Very, very briefly.
It's going to talk about the cancer.
My latest scans show a little shadow on my lung. But my doctor put me right on a new round of chemo, which is why I've been so tired lately.
So how does this add up with the whole Marie thing now? Like,
And what would really help me out is if we all stay positive. Can we do that? Yeah?
oh, Walt Jr.
Poor guy's in the mix of all this shit.
So why don't you go on and help your Aunt Marie, and we'll talk about this later with your mom.
No way.
He knew that he wouldn't want to go. He knew it.
I didn't tell him.
Why not?
Yeah, shit.
It's just not time yet.
No, it's past time. Way past time. We talked about this. You've got to tell them now. It's just going to be worse if they find out that you've kept this from them.
Fuck, even he's in this like predicament now.
Damn, he filled up the glass full of alcohol.
I'm not keeping anything from anybody, Marie, okay? Jesus. Don't tell me how to do my job.
Don't tell me this is going to cause friction between them two now.
Are you sure about this?
It's the only way.
What is he going to record? What is he doing?
Okay, this is interesting.
Is this for the children, maybe?
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. This is my confession.
No way. What do you mean?
We don't get to hear it.
But he's going to have a confession but then leave? Like, what is going to happen?
They're here.
Hank and Marie?
Holy shit.
What the hell is happening?
What is this? Hank's not even trying to look happy.
He ain't happy.
So you're here to confess?
There's nothing to confess. We're here to talk about Walter Jr.
Flynn and Holly should be living with us. End of story.
What the hell?
Skylar and I would like to ask you to please leave our children out of this. Junior has been through a lot already this year.
Oh, I'm waiting for this to heat up.
What this will do to him, hearing these things.
He's gonna hear it when I kick in your front door and arrest you.
Oh, shit.
I think Heisenberg's coming out.
You have no evidence to support your claims. Why tear this family apart?
That's a good question, but...
All we want is for those kids to be safe. You are putting them in danger, keeping them under the same roof as
They are safe, Marie.
You yourself would send them out of the house.
And I brought them back.
Oh my God, everything's changed.
It's in the past. It's over. There is nothing to go after here.
You're kind of admitting to something.
It's just not right. I swear to God, you start throwing the word right at me. What I mean
Yeah,
is
I
not a
know.
drug
He has no place.
There is no drug empire. Lying to your son, to all of us, is that right? What do I have to do to make you believe me?
Why'd you kill yourself, Walt?
Oh my God.
Just kill yourself. This whole thing dies with you, right? That's what you're saying here? Is that Hank should just let it go and wait for you to die?
Oh, shit.
Or maybe you should just go ahead and die then.
Wow, I get it, but that's brutal.
Oh my God. That's a bit much.
There's only one solution. Step up, be a man, and admit what you've done. That's it. There is no other option.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm waiting for Walter to just
Shit.
flick the switch.
I don't think he will. He's not going to lose it.
No,
He's in the
but
wrong.
take control, not lose it.
So he made that confession video for who? The children? No, for Hank. Oh.
I wonder what's on it.
Is it like a fake dummy confession?
I don't think.
If you're watching this tape, I'm probably dead. Murdered by my brother-in-law, Hank Schrader.
Oh, shit.
Hank has been building a meth empire
Oh
for
my
over a year
God.
now and using me as his chemist. Shortly after my 50th birthday, he asked that I use my chemistry knowledge to cook methamphetamine.
No way.
Wow, he really outplayed him here.
I was reeling from a cancer diagnosis that was poised to bankrupt my family. Hank took me on a ride-along and showed me just how much money even a small meth operation could make.
That's not even wrong.
Hank had a partner, a businessman named Gustavo Fring.
Oh my God.
He's so smart, man.
Fring was able to arrange, I guess you call it a hit, on Hank, and it failed.
I guess you call it a hit.
Hank was seriously injured, and I wound up paying his medical bills, which amounted to a little over $177,000.
He would end Hank's life with this dude.
Working with a man named Hector Salamanca, he plotted to kill Fring. The bomb that he used was built by me.
Oh, shit. Enough truth in there? Oh, my God. Hank must be fuming.
So he's saying, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Hank had risen to become the head of the Albuquerque DEA. To keep me in line, he took my children. For 3 months, he kept them.
Oh, my God. He's twisting it even more.
Holy shit.
All I could think to do was to make this video. Hope that the world will finally see this man for what he really is.
And Skylar's okay with this?
Protect her family, I guess. She's back to a corner.
Holy shit. Now, if there was going to be coming back from this at all, now it's over.
I think you should show this to Raimi. Just get ahead of it. That video is a bunch of lies, Hank. Anybody who knows you will know.
$177,000.
Oh, he didn't know about the spending.
And that they paid for it.
Forgot about that.
They told me it was gambling money.
Oh, yeah. So they're guilty by
So they're involved.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Marie. Oh, God, no.
How was I supposed to know?
Oh, shit.
What about my insurance? Insurance wouldn't have covered the treatment that you needed, and I just wanted the best.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I knew that you would refuse it.
Yeah, and he was broken at that time.
Oh, this is not good for Hank, dude.
Fuck, who would have thought?
You killed me here. I mean, that's the last nail. That's the last nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that's like proof linking him to the whole case.
Oh my God, I feel so sorry for them.
Wow, that was well played, man.
He wants me to inform on
for him. Tell him everything we did.
Anything else?
Yes, plenty.
I don't think he's told the rest of the DEA.
Why do you say that?
Just him being there all by himself, and plus he was acting kind of shady.
That really gives Walt the upper hand.
Are we going to talk about the rain of caca the kid brought down upon us? You want to hazard a guess what his little charity drive cost you?
Why don't you go take a walk, Saul?
Oh, shit.
And he just shuts up and listens.
I don't like to see you hurting like this. Maybe it's time for a change.
I mean, it's nice that he said it.
Maybe it's time for you to just leave all of this behind. Just get out of town. Don't look back.
Go where?
Interesting. He still sort of cares about him in his own way.
Saul knows a man. He specializes in giving people new identities.
Oh, wow. Tell me he's going to go through with it.
In a few years, this might all feel like nothing more than a bad dream.
It's crazy to think so.
Would you just, for once, stop working me?
Oh. I had a feeling that was happening as well.
I mean, you're acting like me leaving town is all about me and turning over a new leaf, but it's really about you.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
I mean, you need me gone, because your dickhead brother-in-law is never gonna let up. Just say so.
Do you think that's where it's coming from?
Just tell me you don't give a shit about me, and it's either this, or you'll kill me the same way you killed Mike.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Damn, dude, that breaks my heart for Jesse.
And he knew it coming to it. He's gonna hug him.
I'm thinking that too. Hope so.
Oh, Jesse.
Damn,
Oh.
dude. Jesse has some of the best speeches in the show, man.
He can't even fully embrace it. His hands are just hanging there.
But is Walter still playing him? I just got a bad feeling that he is.
I don't know. It's hard. Like, he almost genuinely cares, but I don't know. Can never tell with him now.
Skylar, I've got my chemo in about 45 minutes. Can you take over the register for me?
She's so, like, out of it.
It worked. And we're fine.
Yeah, but you got no family now.
She literally lost her sister. Like, that's a lot. How can he do his normal mundane tasks with Heisenberg looming over his head?
You got to tell me what's going on. Pinkman is APD's problem, not ours. You got a history with this kid. If he catches wind that you're trailing him and this explodes, he could sue.
Is Hank gonna come out with it? At least to Gomez?
If I can't explain this to Raimi, I gotta pull my guys.
Fine, take him off.
Oh, that's an even worse answer.
He's in a sticky situation here. And there goes Hank, all isolated. With no options, really. Other than just to let it go.
Last chance. You sure there's nobody you want to say bye to? Nobody at all?
No.
He's gonna go through with it.
This is it. Once I make the call, there's no takebacks.
What about Andrea, Brock? Your brother?
Jesse's like shaking, dude. I hate this for him.
He's hot. Not hot, just a little hot. Currently out on bail. Yeah, he knows the rules. 1 hour. Okay, he'll be there.
What the hell, man? I don't like this outcome for Jesse.
I kind of do because it's a clean slate, but I don't know if he's gonna go through with it.
Your benefactor asked me to send you out with something extra. Get you started, you know. Keep you sitting pretty until you get into the groove of your new life. Provided, of course, you don't toss it out the window on the way.
Oh, true.
Seriously, this is the last of it, so you
No.
think about making a budget. Hey, whoa, what are you doing? You can't fire up a doob in here.
I know what you think it is. I'm thinking that, but I'm not sure. You want to do it here?
It was in the thingo.
This guy is not going to take you if you show up high, so stop screwing around or it's both our asses.
Is he taking the... No, but he doesn't have it. Walter took the poison, remember?
Did he? Oh, he did too. Oh my god. I was freaking out there.
It was a weed bag, I think.
Stan Risen's making me paranoid.
I really don't like seeing Jesse in this state.
He'll pick you up, you'll pay him, he'll take your ID, he'll give you a new one. Goodbye, Jesse Pinkman. Hello, Mr. Credit to Society.
Oh shit, is this actually happening?
Excuse me.
Why do I just feel like it's not gonna go the way we're expecting?
Because there's 4 episodes left, or 5, and Jesse just got out like this. Doesn't seem right.
Tell me he's gonna start smoking, the guy's gonna drive away, not pick him up. Oh, he doesn't have it on him. What?
His lighter?
I don't understand. Ryzen? Is he getting paranoid? Like that it might be in a...
Does he think he smoked the wrong cigarette? I don't...
But the Ryzen's not there anymore, so I don't know like if he could think that.
I don't understand.
Maybe he thinks Walter is setting that up to kill him or something? I don't know. That is weird.
I don't... What the hell did he figure out?
Let's see.
Hey, man, you can't go in there! He a no-show? Why didn't you call? Why didn't you... Stop!
What the hell?
He thinks that he's... Oh, he figured out he figured it out.
Get in here! Back off! You stay where you are.
Did he figure it out with Brock?
About the Ryzen.
You and him just took a run out of my pocket, didn't you?
Whoa, calm down, yes!
Yeah.
Because he was missing his lighter or something, he realized.
Okay, I had you lift your dope. I told you I couldn't risk the guy not taking you.
No! Before the cigarettes.
The cigarette.
You had him steal it off of me, and all for that asshole, Mr. White.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He poisoned Brock. He poisoned Brock, and you helped him.
He's figured it all out.
Yes, okay, I had Hugh lift your cigarette, but what made me? He told me he was helping you. He was saving you. I never would have agreed to it if I know what he was going to do.
And what else is he doing now? Is he still saving you?
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. He's figured it all out. He figured out that Walter poisoned Brock.
No. Holy shit, man. That's Jesse.
Yeah.
I thought he'd go straight to his house. Oh my god.
No way. No way.
That's why the house gets like evacuated.
Let's hope old Junior isn't home.
I don't
Oh
think
my
anyone's home, but holy shit.
god.
Man, what a goddamn episode.
I feel like that was a massive episode. Like, let's go from the start because there's a lot to cover here, right? That interaction between Hank, Skylar, Marie, Walter.
That was intense.
That was intense. And then, you know, you think he's going to have this confession, of course, in Breaking Bad.
Completely mislead us, yeah.
Completely mislead you. And he drags Hank in.
Walter played it really well. Look, he outplayed Hank, but
Yeah.
it's also the lengths. Walter's willing to bury almost anyone to get to where he wants. Like, he's very, very ruthless.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like you were trying to save your family. They are part of your family. And now you're like, okay, well, we either all let this go or we go down together. And that's pretty unfortunate. Like, he's asking, what's crazy is the DEA and everything there is Hank's grey matter. And Walter's asking Hank to let that go. And he knows how hard that was for him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not telling him to let the DA go, let the case go. So, yes, it's somewhat, but it's not his empire completely. But
it is. Like, that's one thing that, if he wasn't in this position, he'd be glorified for figuring it out, right? But because of the association and then, using the money for the treatment, like, that is...
yeah, no, it is insane the levels that Walt's willing to go to. He just continues to blow our mind. The man, unfortunately, I just think back to season 1 and 2, and I'm like, how is this the same guy?
It doesn't feel like it, but then, those flashbacks with, what's her name? The ex-girlfriend?
Jane.
No. Walter's ex-girlfriend.
Gretchen.
Gretchen. Like, seeing those flashbacks, you see that confidence, you see that, like, that go-getter side. And it's only a small glimpse.
That charisma. It's almost like that's who he was before he settled for a certain life.
Yeah.
But he's brought it back out now, but with, when it was used to be a professor or whatever he was to create a new business, it was great. But in the wrong context, that personality is very dangerous.
That's true. In the right context with Grey Matter, he was a really important person. He would have had that charisma. He had a lot of things going for him. And I just can't help but think they need to reveal to us what the downfall of Grey Matter was. Because
I hope so.
It does tie into almost everything.
Yeah, no, we need to know. That would be interesting. And I wonder if that'll be like, if that's something that's revealed at the end, that'd be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse, once again, just sold a brilliant performance. Oh, it was just so
many
good.
times.
I was thinking, I know I was saying the opposite, so some people might be like, oh, afterwards you say it, whatever. You can't always express everything you're thinking in the moment without ruining the scenes. But even though we were saying, I feel like you were probably thinking the same thing, but even though we were saying, is Walter being genuine? I did have this hunch as well. I'm like, the way he just hugged him, it didn't feel fully sincere. I was like,
But
even before that, even when he was saying the speech about, you have to get out, care for yourself, I was like, how much of this is because Walter cares about him, and how much of this is because he's always working some angle to save his ass?
that is true. But are they kind of flipping it on its head this time, and he was being genuine, and then because of all those times, Jess is now paranoid, and this is what it's caused?
I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like it's too late to just now you felt genuine. Maybe there's an element of it that cares about him, but Walt cares about himself more than anyone else.
Yeah.
And he's not failed time and time again to, kick Jesse out and do him wrong. So I think Walter's proven that he looks out for himself more than anyone.
That's true.
And I think Jesse's finally... It's so sad to see, I'm not going to lie, but I think Mike was the last straw where he's finally realised that more than anything, Jesse's been his puppet all along.
He's been through... That's what I mean. Like, a couple episodes ago, I was saying, like, with Walter whistling happily after the Sharp kid died, it's like... he's slowly coming to the realization, he's slowly waking up about his position in all of this and Walt's position in all of this. And it is quite crazy now. He's figured it all out. Soul is, everyone is Walter's puppet. Soul is the puppet that is now like, it's like, who do you actually care for? Because if Walt's making you do things and you seem to be looking out for me, it's like, well, this could be like a horrible thing. Like, I don't know.
Oh, man, it's absolutely wild. And Jesse just breaking down, showing all his pain and emotions.
He's so good with those scenes.
So good. Honestly, I think he's my favourite person for some of the best speeches.
Yeah.
And just how much he loved Mike. I think that really... Mike had a code and he had a degree of honour, even though he was, definitely did some shady shit. And I think losing Mike and then realising who Walter really is, Jesse now feels truly alone.
Yeah.
He has nobody left who really understands him. His friends don't really know what he's been through truly. They haven't seen the depths of what he's gone through.
They're just like all doped out all the time, and they're having their little stories about what movies they're gonna
How
make.
delusional were we? We thought that these two were going to end up being good pals. Honestly, I don't think there's barely been a point in the series where they've genuinely been good pals.
No,
There's almost been trickling moments.
What's good is the show makes you want them to be. At least they wanted us. Like we wanted that, right? But you get close, but like not close enough, and then you're just like separated again, and yeah. I don't know, like the fact that he's even put together that he poisoned Brock, like just all those little things.
That was done amazing because the whole time we're feeling, is Jesse really going to go right now? It doesn't feel right for him to just go.
I didn't think he would.
And it's like he almost found happiness. He almost like, you know what, Alaska. He's almost accepted the idea. And
what
then
were you saying about the lighter?
No, so it was the weed bag, but same concept. He went to get the weed bag, I think, and it was gone. And he realized, okay, only Huel and Saul could take it out of his hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he went to get a smoke, because he had the smoke,
and it's like, oh shit, the right.
Well, actually, hang on, no, it was a lighter, I think, because he had the packet of cigarettes, so he wasn't going to get weed. He had cigarettes already, so he just needed a lighter. It was paying him to get a lighter. So I don't know, weed or lighter. The point is, same thing.
Same concept.
Whatever he needed, he didn't have it, and then he realized, holy shit, that's how they took it. I was still lost when he went back. I'm not gonna lie. I think you kept saying Ryzen. I got that.
I was saying he figured it out. He figured it out.
I did. I was a bit confused still until he went back to Saul, and then I was like, oh shit. He what a time to realize.
Yeah.
He realized
right
that
when you're about to let go of everything. That is fucking wild.
So now him and Walter are completely done. Completely done. There is not going to be anything he's talking about of this one now.
The one thing that felt sketchy, and I don't know if this was meant to be sketchy or not, when Saul made the call to the vacuum guy, whatever it was, you're meant to just say that and that's it. And then Saul was saying, yeah, he's hot. He's kind of hot, but not really. He's about to be picked up. And I'm like, that's a bit like...
Nah. I think it was just, the guy was just asking, I don't think something he gave Walter.
How urgent is it?
Yeah, that wasn't, I don't think that's sketchy at all.
Yeah, potentially. But then it goes to show that, of course, you're going to question everything because, okay, did Walter set this up and we know it's that guy. But...
Well, now we know how, I'm assuming anyway, how Walter's house ended up being what it was. We always thought that he got evicted. They're so good in this show of making you think one thing and then not having any idea what's actually caused that, but they're both viable.
I didn't think he got evicted. I thought he would have had to use this.
Yeah, sorry, I used the wrong word. I didn't mean evicted. I meant that I just used that word. I meant that they
left.
For whatever reason, they left the house, it became abandoned, it became just, they couldn't live there anymore.
Yeah.
And it turns out, I'm assuming that it's because Jesse sets the house on fire.
Well, it didn't look like it had that kind of damage, but I guess the gasoline is enough to kind of, be unlivable, I would assume.
Yeah, it depends on how long the fire has been burning,
No, but do you remember the house? Did it look burnt at all?
Well,
no.
I don't know. The windows and doors and everything had wood patched over it. It was pretty mangled. I didn't look at it for that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how long it's been burning either. Just that it looked destroyed to some degree.
Yeah, it was definitely destroyed.
Empty.
Holy shit. The thing is now, everyone's in sticky situations. You've got Walt against Jesse, which that could have easily... I say easily, probably not, because Walter did make his bed and he did make all the decisions he made, and that's what led him to this point. The fact that Jesse doesn't trust him, and then you've got Hank. Isn't it ironic? Hank was the one that kind of fully woke Jesse up. There were little things beforehand, little clues, and then it was kind of just here's what it is on a silver platter, and all those little clues is yeah, that's the evidence, which is wild. And then you've got Hank against bloody Skylar and Walter, and it's a lot.
Yeah, I can already just tell it's going to be a very bleak ending. I can't see any good scenario with all this.
Yeah, because then what's the point now, with Jesse and Walter? There's no point that they can make up again. It's they've both got guns. It's I don't know, is Jesse going to do... If Jesse gets killed.
I'm open to that. I was thinking about it too.
Because we know Walter's alive.
Look, Mike's dead. Gus dead. Walter's probably going to die at the end. I can see Hank living. Jesse, for me, is very 50-50. I considered it, but I hadn't thought about it too strongly. But this episode...
It is not fair that Walter gets to live and Jesse needs to die.
Well, Walter will die too, but I'm confident about that. But Jesse, yeah, I'd love just to have a fresh start, be able to move on with his life with Brock and his girlfriend, and just be able to get on. But I just feel like for Breaking Bad, that's too idealistic. I don't know. One can hope. I don't know. Oh my God, there's so many possibilities. I mean, people have told us, our mods have told us as well, that the ending for Breaking Bad is considered to be one of the best. Apparently, it's considered iconic, unlike our Game of Thrones ending, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so
about that.
I'm very interested on how the hell they're going to end this, because I don't expect a happy ending at all. That'd be naive. At the same time, it's a very complex and nuanced show, and so much has happened.
It's gonna be a grey ending.
Yeah, but how do you satisfy everyone with the ending? Like, how do you leave an ending? Although they've done it, I'm just in my head thinking aloud, like, how are they going to do an ending that's going to probably be somewhat bleak and depressing, and it still leaves you content?
Well, content doesn't mean like happy ending or
sometimes people say now.
Content can just be like, fuck, that's bleak. But they wrapped it up well.
Yes, that's the key, not the bleakness.
Yeah.
It's about how just well, and I'm not doubting it. I'm just looking forward to seeing everything that's happening now.
Yeah, because it keeps doing like the twists and turns, and like it's good because you don't know how it's gonna end, but it makes me look forward to it even more.
Season 5 is peak. I'm saying it right now. Season 5.
They've been saying it.
Yeah, but season 5 is on a whole other level to the other seasons. The last handful of episodes of season 4 was pretty peak as well. I'd say the last 4 episodes of season 4 and 5 is on another level. Like, then I think each season gets like lower and lower from,
So yours is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pretty much. Very, but I'd say 3 and majority of 4 comparable. The end of 4 is wild.
I think season 1 was great. Especially because it did that whole loop.
It was good, but it was a little slow at times. It was good. We got a different opinion. But I'm just saying, like, 5 and the end of 4, I think, put this show from, like, here to, like, here. Like,
save the numbers.
No, we'll save that for, don't worry. We're going to have a video when we discuss it, but just put it good. I don't want to say numbers. People just, in the right time, right place.
Okay, all right.
The ratings will come.
Anyways, there is just so much in this episode. Like, we obviously have everyone in absolute ruins. We got Marie as well. By association, she had no idea what she was doing, and she thought she was helping her husband and all this stuff. So you really do see how Walt's one decision and then multiple, but that initial decision has now affected so many people's lives. And
everyone's lives is crumbling as a result.
Everyone's. So it's just fucking wild at this point, and I want to see where we go.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode. And if you do want to get 3 to 4 weeks of early access to our edited uncut reactions, we'll leave a link in the description down below. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on our next reaction.
See you guys.